Dubai, United Arab Emirates. The mysterious injury: a 16-year-old girl who boarded subway without a headscarf in Iran's capital has reignited anger on heels one-year anniversary deaths. Mahsa Amini and Iranian journalist. It remains unclear what happened in the few seconds after Armita Geravand boarded the train on Sunday. While a friend told Iranian state television that he hit his head on station's platform, silent video broadcast by broadcaster from outside car was blocked by bystanders. Just a few seconds later, his limp body is carried away. Geravand's mother and father, in the published on state media, said that their daughter's injury was caused by blood pressure problems, a fall, or both. Activists abroad claimed that Geravand was pushed or attacked for not wearing a headscarf. They demand an independent investigation by the United Nations fact-finding mission on Iran, citing the theocracy's pressure on victims' families and state television's history of broadcasting hundreds of coerced confessions. Geravand's injury comes as Iran puts its morality police back on the streets, whom activists blame for Amini's death over her loose headscarf, and as lawmakers seek to impose even tougher penalties on those who violate the hijab mandate. Girls are subjected to violence on streets and their families are forced to protect the government responsible for this violence, said Hadi Ghaemi, executive director of New York-based Iranian Center for Human Rights. For obedient Muslim women, the hijab is a sign of piety towards Allah and humility towards men outside their families. In Iran, headscarf and all-encompassing black chador worn by some have long been a political symbol, especially after it became mandatory in years following 1979 Islamic Revolution. The only countries where headscarves are mandatory for women are Iran and neighboring Taliban-ruled Afghanistan. Amini in hospital on September 16, 2022, after being detained by Iranian morality police for allegedly wearing her hijab improperly. Suspicions that he was beaten during his arrest led to mass protests that represented the biggest challenge to Iran's theocratic government since the revolution. Since these large-scale protests subsided, many women in Tehran can be seen without wearing a headscarf, which is against the law. Geravand was injured Sunday morning at the Meydan-E Shohada, or Martyrs Square, metro station in southern Tehran. Rumors quickly spread about how the injury occurred. On Tuesday, the Hengaw Human Rights Organization, which reports violations Iran's western Kurdish region, published a photo said to show Geravand the hospital with his head wrapped bandages while he was a coma. Based on reports he received, Hengaw claimed that Geravand was physically attacked by officials at Shohada station in the Tehran Metro for what they perceived as non-compliance with the mandatory hijab. As a result, he suffered serious injuries and was transported to hospital. The Associated P.